Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Bitcoin, followed by Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, TRX, DOGE, and with ADA number 10. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USD. Okay. So for me, I feel like Bitcoin is giving mixed signals. Okay, let me tell you what I mean, right? From a bigger perspective, right? I suspect that Bitcoin is very close to the end already. If this is a 1, this is a 2. Up 3, up 4. I feel like we're in the final fifth wave. You know, it's the last wave of the last wave, in my opinion. But of course, stranger things have always happened. Anyway. That's the bearish scenario. Plus, another thing is we've crossed the skinny pink line once, twice, 3 times. This is like a signal telling you that, boys, it may not be too far away. We may not be pushing too much. But anyway, if you want to count it right from the breakout point, this was 69,000. We broke out towards 100,000, right? Again over here, 85,000. We broke out to 108,000. And right, this moving towards the bullish perspective. And I feel like we're getting a inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I feel like we could be breaking out. And if we do really truly break out, right, the target will be 125,000 from the inverse head and shoulders. 125,000. That's just, oh my god. Yep. So that's what we were expecting. We are expecting. Will we get it? Remains to be seen, right? Previously, if we go back, a lesson in history, right? If you go back to here, you'll see that previously, right, Bitcoin actually had an inverse head and shoulders over here, which means that there could be wheel shenanigans, right? Again, left shoulder, head, right shoulder would be like, you were rubbing your hands like, I think this could be a very nice breakout, but we didn't break out, right? We didn't break out for BTC. What happened for BTC? Yeah, we dropped lower. We cleared all the cells over here before, of course, pushing the price higher. We dropped even lower to clear all of these cells. All the cell clusters were taken out before driving it higher. Whale shenanigans, boys and girls. So, yeah, could this be the same thing? Inverse head and shoulders, right? But we don't break out. We drop down instead. We clear all the cells over here before finally pushing back up. Could we do something like this? Sure. But from a chart pattern perspective, yeah, this is an inverse head and shoulders in the making. We have a target at 125. So again, we're gonna have to wait and see how it goes for BTC. Ethereum against BTC. Here we are for Ethereum. Ethereum is turning bullish in the sense that this was a bearish chart pattern, something like a head and shoulders, a variance of a mountain range. We drop lower, but then we're kind of breaking back up, kind of crawling our way back up for FBTC. We were anticipating 0.618 to be hit, but it's not hit. So should we break back higher? This could be something like a squeeze that could be in the making, right? As we break the skinny pink line. So that's FBTC for you, right? F against USD, we are at the skinny pink line. So if BTC breaks higher, very likely Ethereum is just gonna go bananas back up above the skinny pink line, and this will be fantastic. Why would it be fantastic? Because this will be an A, B, C, D, E, and this will turn out to look something like an ascending triangle. Value 1, value 2, value 3. Oh, 10,000, baby. So yeah, but we're at the skinny pink line right now. We're gonna blast through, or we're gonna drop lower for F. Again, we're not too sure. We are hopeful that this is going to happen, but from a chart pattern perspective, there's just nothing for us to work with. So yeah, again, we're gonna have to wait for the break to happen first, and then once we see some sort of a consolidation for a valley number 3, right? Value 1, value 2, value 3. Once we see the value 3, we'll hop in here, pump. We take a right towards 10k. So that's the master plan for Ethereum. XRP against BTC. As we're touching the skinny pink line. That's not really good. But XRP BTC has not been one to respect skinny pink line, right? It's been down and up and down and up and down. So it's quite random to me, I would say. Yeah, again, this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, B, C, D, E, right? So we could be breaking back higher. towards 6,000. We're expecting 6,000 to be hit. Right now we're only at 2,000. XRP against USD. We've had a target for a very long time over here. It is at $6. It's time. Where is it, boys and girls? Yeah, 610. So now we're at the 226. So again, if BTC breaks higher, very likely Ethereum is going to break higher and XRP is going to continue towards $6.10. At the moment, if we were to, again, this is a gift for today. At the moment, right, we're still above the skinny pink line. To be honest, XRP is far more bullish than Ethereum and also BTC. So XRP will more likely than not continue higher. So anyway, for XRP, if you were to zoom into the small time frames, let's say the 12 hours, you will see that we are also completing an inverse head and shoulders over here. Can you see this? Left shoulder, hit, right shoulder, boom. I think the first target will be taking out these highs. Right. After we take out these highs, we'll probably rest a little bit before continuing higher. So yeah, we're expecting this consolidation to conclude eventually as it hit towards $6.10. So yeah, this is a target which we have acquired way back in July 2024, and we're still anticipating it to be hit. Ta-da! BNB against BTC. Here we are for BNB, BTC. Still nothing much for us to work with. We are still anticipating a lower low for BNB, BTC. Will we get it? I don't know. Nothing much against the BTC pair. Against USD, it's also just like XRP forming a potential inverse head and shoulders. Right? But the thing is that, yeah, again, some mixed signals around as well. We're at the skinny pink line. We slice through, slice through, slice through, slice through, slice back up, slice through again. So I'm like, and this is just a marginally higher high. So I suspect, because this whole thing does look like mountain ranges to me. Right. Sure, we could go higher. This whole thing could be an ending fifth wave as well. It might look like a rising wedge, which could actually break lower. Right, we're still anticipating 300 to be hit eventually, if and when the retrace comes. But of course, unless we go bananas to like, I don't know, 2,000, maybe we may not hit 300. Yeah, again, I still think we're going to drop lower, clear all of these cells eventually. Right, so yeah, BNB is something that I would be more cautious about. Solana against BTC. Here we are for Solana. Solana has formed a lower low against BTC. Solana is under the skinny pink line. But from a chart pattern perspective, this is fantastic because we could be getting an ABCDE. Then pump Solana to the moon. Right? But of course, we still have to drop a little bit lower. I still think that we're going to clear all of these cells at around sub 7,000. Sol against USD is still under the skinny pink line. Sure, we may consolidate over here before breaking higher. Sure, of course. As it stands, yeah, again, my hope is that we drop to 0.5. Right, but if we get something nice over here, then hey, this could be it as we head towards $500 potentially for Solana. But again, we have to take things one step at a time, right? Because this whole thing could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this whole thing could be a wave 2 in the making. And then we go for a wave 3. Woohoo! Wave 3 is usually the longest, never the shortest. So there could be something coming on for Sol, but we're going to have to wait and see how it goes first. Tron. Okay, so Tron has just been mucking around left and right, up and down, here and there. Right. We have the skinny pink line to work with. We have not touched it ever since way back in 2023, April. Right. There's 2024, 2025. So the trend is still up. Right. The only thing is that the volatility is just not there for Tron. Tron is just a slow crawler. So yeah, nothing much for us. Because volatility is the lifeblood of a trader. DOGE against BTC. Okay, we've already completed a head and shoulders. But this is a head and shoulders at the bottom. So it's prone to failure. Doesn't mean it's going to fail, but something to look out for. We're under the skinny pink line, sure. We're anticipating it to drop towards the noisy area over here. DOGE against USD is also not looking too good. We could be getting mountain ranges over here. Heading lower. Yes? Potentially? Yeah, again, DOGE might just head back up towards the skinny pink line first before completing a descending triangle and heading lower. Noisy area over here at around 12 cents. So, yeah, we might hit 12 cents and then, you know, start reversing back up. But, yeah, again, there's just nothing much at the moment. ADA against BTC. So, for ADA against BTC, we were anticipating these lows to be taken out It's already been taken out. Again, just a gentle reminder that ADA BDC is in the big potential squeeze. Right, A, B, C. Right, hopefully get a D, and then that's it. The Hosk. Charles the Hosk. Yeah, again, nothing much for us to work with at this point of time. We're not too sure whether if this is the low. The best case scenario is that we get a chart pattern, and then yeah, we go bananas from there. Best case scenario. ADA against USD. Here we are for ADA. ADA USD is a bit of a. If you go to the daily, right? Okay, we are at the skinny pink line. Right? We're under it, to be honest. We're under it. And this looks to me like a mountain range. Mountains. Oh boy. I suspect we're going to clear all of these cells, dropping down towards 36 or 37 cents. I suspect this is going to happen. More likely than not. ADA doesn't really look too good to me. So I would breach caution. Alright, boys and girls. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you the next one. Ta-ta.